Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from Little Elf. Right, today I have a fun league deck for you, which at this time started off, this is the first video I played with it, won instantly, and I'm now at rank 1 because of this deck. Right, let me show you some of the cards and obviously why this deck's so good. Starting off with a Harley Quinn Shrimp, and I'm only going to read the one that affects us, which is if played on the left slot, you're around the Reef cards wherever they are, gain 24 until played. Massive buff there. Obviously, you have to play it on the left slot, but shouldn't affect your rotation too much. Great card that is, though. Okay, next, the Hedgehog Seahorse. If your deck contains 10 or more around the Reef cards, 10 of your around the Reef cards wherever they are, gain 10 permanently. Probably the most replaceable card, but quite easy to get because it's just a regular legendary and good enough for this deck. Good card that is. One of the other only buffer cards in this deck that's not around the Reef is Philisodecium Poideum. Oh, butchered that. On the draw, your Ocean and Sea cards in hand gain 20 this turn. But the main bit here is on the return, your around the Reef cards, wherever they are, gain 25 until played. One of the reasons this deck is so good, and it's easy to get too. Great card that is, in general. Okay, Bubble Coral. If it's before round 4, you're around the Reef cards, wherever they are, gain 25 until played. Massive score. And then if it's after round 4, or if it's on or after round 4, you're around the Reef cards, wherever they are, lose -1 energy until played. This is great for this week, especially because of the survival week. And great buffs, really. One of the best, if not the best, around the Reef card in this deck. Sea Sponge, your Hamburger and Starfish card in hand, gain 64 this turn. And then to combat that, the Starfish card, your Sea Sponge, and Constellation cards in hand gain 29 this turn. Great cards these are. Good combo there. That's one of 2 combos actually in this deck, so it will get you a lot of XP. Flower Urchin, your card's adjacent to this lose 7 permanently, but it's 2 for 66 and it's a nice small card, especially for this week. Great card that is. Comb Sea Star, another amazing card. This one is on the start. Your opponent's cards loses. Your opponent loses 3 permanently. This is kind of your hold card, but if you have to play it, go for it. Great card that is. Sea Whip, probably actually my favorite card in this deck. This card gains 10 until played on the start, and then when played, if played between 2 around the Reef cards, your cards in hand gain 40 this turn. Massive buff again. This card's great. Really love that card. Okay, Open Grain Coral. If played next to the Grooved Brain Coral, you're around the Reef and Fabulous Fish cards wherever they are, gain 25 until played. Again, massive buffs here. You can already see how the around the Reef cards are starting to already buff up just from the thought of it. Great card. And then obviously the Groove Brain Coral, which you have to play next to. That is the second combo in this deck. And play next to the Brain, your Ocean Sea cards again in hand, gain 18 for 2 turns. That is useless. This card basically has no ability other than to be played with the other Brain Coral. Okay, Fire Coral. If your deck has 3 or more around the Reef cards, your opponent's cards wherever they are lose 2 until played. It's a great start ability, but I do like just playing it, to be honest. But I can see a world where you hold this instead of Comb Sea Star. And then on the play, your opponent's cards in hand lose 15 this turn. It's a great card that is. Diamond Blenny. This is surprisingly good, and your cards in hand gain 15 this turn. Just works nicely. Good card. And another reason why this deck is so good, the Belize Barrier Reef. For every around the Reef card in your deck, your around the Reef cards, wherever they are, gain 2 until played. And this is a fusion, which is good. Great card that is. Definitely worth fusing. Fungia, a new card, a newish card to this deck. I put it in because this week's survival, maybe I can see some tiny decks this week. Your opponent's cards in hand with 3 or less base energy lose 22 this turn, and for every card in your opponent's hand with 3 or less base energy, this card gains 22 until played. Great card this is, especially for tiny weeks, and it just happens to fit into the Around the Reef, which is good. And the last Around the Reef card in this deck is the Red Urchin, one of your other One of your other Around the Reef cards in hand, you gain 20 this turn and next. Nice, just small buff there. Really good. And then obviously 2 more buffers. We have Triste, which I'm only going to read the one important. On the draw, your Around the Reef cards, wherever they are, gain 16 until played. And finally, John Ernest Worrell Keeley, the classic card in almost all my decks that are Ocean decks. If this is the only history card in your deck, your Oceans of Sea cards in hand, wherever they are, gain 16 until played. Great card he is. Anyway, we're going to go into the game now. And we are playing DEA 1907. Okay, and the deck code is on the left. It is LHUNTZ. Oh, sorry guys. So, we do start off with the Harlequin Shrimp. We're probably gonna... I mean, I like trying to win round 1, but I'm gonna probably buff is my only option. Okay, oh, we're playing Mono Palo. I didn't even look at what he was playing. Stupid Mono Palo. I mean, if this beats Mono Palo, it's a test of how good this is. Oh, Mono Palo, 37. I think we have to go for winning the round, especially because we're playing through Mono Palo. Maybe go... Oh, we got all our best cards out there. Yeah, play that. That's a big score, you know. Considering only 1 card has came out that has buff... Actually, no, 2. Maybe even 3 that have come out that buff our cards. That's super massive score already. Okay, he is playing like the bunny at Palo deck, which isn't bad. This is not like the meta Mono Palo by the looks of it, but it looks good. 283. Yeah, I'm already 200 points ahead. Uh-oh. Come on, no. And he's playing Taurosaurus. What a disgusting deck. Never mind, I take it back. Okay, phew, we are safe. Probably could have muffed that out. I'm going to say hello, because I didn't say anything I just realised. Okay, well, we are ahead by 1 round. You can already see how strong this deck gets on round 1. I read out the deck code, I'm pretty sure. If not, it's on the left. Okay. We do get our sea sponge out, which is nice. Or starfish, I'm not really sure. So this is obviously going to be his big hitting round here. He's got Denny, Missing Link, and Dodo. Dodo will be a good card this week if you want to build Mono Palo. Yeah, Fungi's not going to hit much here against Palo, but oh well. Sometimes it's worth the gamble. I'm not sure if I want to hold Fire Coral. I'm not sure. No, because I'll get Open Brain Coral. I can't. Don't have much choice. Okay, no. This doesn't look too strong. Barrier. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Depends what I get out on this turn. Unfortunately, we do get the Brain Coral, I think, last. Which is a shame. But oh well. Yeah. So, oh, what do I do now? Because I have to play. Okay, I'll do that. Because then I can obviously kind of rotate it. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we're going to win this, but if we do, good on us. No, not with Bone Wars and Henry de Blanche. Oh! No, we've lost by 10 points! That is... damn. Sorry, guys. That's so unlucky. Oh, well. I think next round the buffer cards will be coming out, if I'm correct. Yeah. Also, some good cards, though. What do I play here? Obviously, Bubble Coral. Yeah, go get a quick lead ahead. Might be controversial. Probably could have held Comb Sea Star, but oh well. Rotation's not very good. Not playing Bunny Yip on this. Oh no, it's Return. Oh. Still. I guess. Better than Yanoris. Okay. We do get kind of our rubbish cards here. I do like to balance it with a Around the Reef and then 2 buffers when we're like 500 points ahead. Oh, YouTube notification. I mean, he's getting big scores, but considering Mono Palo, I've seen like better. Of which, bad for him, lucky for me. I think this is going to go to round 3, which will be interesting because we do have survival mode this week. That's why this deck you kind of want to either go out to the final round if they're playing a big deck, or if they're playing tiny, you want to get them out in the first 3 rounds, hopefully. Okay, he does play Dodo and Argentavis and Toro, but that is not going to be enough. His player's rotation isn't very good. I would always recommend learning rotation. That is kind of the necessary. I might make a guide to that. I think Dad of the Goat has one though, so if you're really curious about that, check out Dad of the Goat's channel. Okay, what do we do now? 672. Not bad score. Oof. This keeps happening. Every 4th round I get lost for words. Still quite new to this, as you can tell. Obviously gonna play Harley Quinn and Shrimp. I play Diamond Belly Fungia. I am looking at the energy because I do see a buffer for Around the Reef. That's why this deck's so good in the first place. Yeah, obviously I need to lose this round. I'm gonna play 2. I'm gonna save. Could have been worse. I don't know actually why I played Fungia. That could have been a mistake. I don't know, because I do want my cards to rotate out, though. You know, there's still some good cards. I don't want them to be left out rotation. Yeah, I think that's fine. Buff up. Yeah. I mean, we are looking at an all around the reef hand so far. He also saves his energy, which I don't blame him. Okay, 60 and 41 going out here. See if we can pull this off. Should be, thankfully. I think we are going to run out of energy, but only for the last turn. We do get Sea Whip, Comb, Bubble. Oh, look at that. Strong. That will get to 1,000 points once Sea Whip hits. Beautiful score that is. Wow. This deck is so strong. Really good. This, yeah, I mean, this is what I'll be playing this week. If you're missing some of the cards, try to fill them out, because this is the best deck right now. Okay. I am looking at 22 energy on the second to last round, which isn't bad. Don't play that there. 982. That should luckily do it. I do get probably one more kind of card to play, depending on what comes out. I think Belize is going to come out, but I'll only be able to play that with 8. Yeah, Belize comes out. Okay. Oh, why are they down at energy? Oh, Bubble Coral. Bubble Coral. Nice. Oh. 575. That has to do it. There's no payload hold cards really, except for Cobb. Good game. Wow, guys. That was the Around the Reef deck. Really good deck. Thank you guys all for watching. Please like and subscribe to see more weekly deck videos and just other videos. Anyway, guys, see you soon. Goodbye.